The 2014 Land Rover Discovery Vision concept. The Land Rover brand is on the brink of renaissance, a future laid out with a structured purpose that includes no less than 3 subcategories and levels of refinement and off-road abilities, and it's all starting with this, the Land Rover Discovery Vision concept. Just one day before the New York Auto Show officially kicks off, Land Rover pulled the covers off its newest design and roadmap for the company's future. The overarching plan includes creating 3 sub-brands with individual vehicles under each. It will be a lot like what the Range Rover brand has already done with its multiple models. Range Rover will soldier on filling the luxury segment while the Land Rover Discovery lineup will fill the leisure-oriented roles, and a new lineup under the Defender nameplate will cater to the hardcore off-roaders and keep the Land Rover tradition alive of blazing trails in far-off regions of the world while, hopefully, being accessible to every market, including the US. Besides announcing the new corporate structuring, Land Rover is heralding in its new design language with the Discovery Vision concept. The new look still has lingering cues from the LR4 that it replaces and the more upscale Range Rovers, but overall, the look is totally fresh. Included under a silvery skin are acres of new technologies and innovative features that set the SUV, and the brand, on a level above. Such things as gesture controls, its transparent hood, and the first ever remote control drive. Click past the jump for the full rundown on all the new features. Land Rover Discovery Vision concept teaser images. The side silhouette of the Discovery Vision concept certainly has the shape and length to be a full-blown successor to the Discovery. This looks like a shot of the rear section, and while it looks pretty standard, the rear glass quirky shape leads us to wonder if those roof rails are more than just, well, roof rails. This looks like the center stack of the concept. Nothing too out of the ordinary because we've seen this configuration before in a lot of production makes. Maybe it's a small piece to a bigger and more sophisticated puzzle? Land Rover Discovery Vision concept. Imagine someone in the 1960s placing a call on a rotary dial telephone, spinning the wheel to input each number individually. Now imagine handing them the latest smartphone from today, loaded with all the latest innovations like cameras, LED flashes, huge touch screens, GPS chips, Wi-Fi, what's the internet, voice control, and the ability to hold a bookcase's worth of reading material. That's what going from today's SUV to the Land Rover Discovery Vision concept is like. The level of technology included here, plus the sheer number of new systems, is nothing short of remarkable. Our hats are off to Land Rover. Exterior. The front grille and headlights give a menacing appearance to the 3/4 view, while the rear tailgate, 3D-style taillights, and offset license plate indentation give a more traditional appeal to the SUV styling. The Land Rover traits are alive and well in the Discover Vision concept. Its overall design seems familiar yet has a distinctly new look that's all its own. The sharply angled windshield rises up from the sloping hood and then falls slowly toward the rear of the vehicle. The thin B-pillar aids in visibility while the meaty C-pillar provides structural support for the roof and rear swinging suicide door, along with giving the Disco some vertical height it would otherwise lack. The front grille and headlights give a menacing appearance to the 3/4 view, while the rear tailgate, 3D-style taillights, and offset license plate indentation give a more traditional appeal to the SUV styling. The Discovery's exterior is teeming with technology, with the most visible being the laser headlights. Using laser-activated phosphor projection to throw light over 300 meters beyond the range of traditional headlights, the beams are said to provide light that closely resembles daylight. The headlights also feature automatic high beam control that blocks the bright light from shining on oncoming traffic, allowing the high beams to stay on while driving down a dark 2-lane road. The Dr. Evil level of laser use continues around back with Land Rover's laser referencing. The Discovery is able to project images onto the road around the SUV, including warning triangles in case of a roadside emergency. The system can also project reference points on surrounding walls or rough terrain to help the driver accurately navigate past the tight spaces. On top of that, the Land Rover employs a totally new camera and heads-up display system that helps the driver see what's directly in front of the grille. By displaying images from the front cameras onto the windshield wide HUD, the augmented reality system essentially creates a transparent hood effect, allowing the driver to see through the hood for amazing visibility. The transparent bonnet system works hand in hand with Land Rover's latest version of its terrain responses system. Still featuring the selectable multi-mode type technology, the new system proactively anticipates upcoming terrain by way of laser terrain scanning and the forward-facing cameras to automatically select the best setting for the upcoming obstacle. Those front lasers also help judge the depth of water before the driver ventures into it, allowing for safe passage through rivers and such without having to first test the department with a stick. Putting the icing on this off-roading cake is Land Rover's remote control drive. Just like James Bond did with his BMW 750 in Tomorrow Never Dies, the driver can control the Discovery Vision from outside the SUV, though only at very low speeds. Designed with off-roading in mind, the system utilizes a removable controller on the center console that wirelessly communicates with the vehicle. This allows the driver to become his own spotter while traversing rugged terrain or, as Land Rover mentions, open gates on your ranch, remote control the disco through the gate, and close the gate, all without having to re-enter the vehicle. The system is also compatible with smartphones and tablets with the secure application running. Wonder when John Deere will adopt this technology? 2014 Land Rover Discovery Vision Concept, Exterior Specifications. Interior. Leading the techno feast inside is Land Rover's smart glass system, which essentially makes computer screens out of each panel of glass in the entire greenhouse, including the panoramic roof. The level of technology and innovation continues through the Discovery Vision's cabin. Leading the techno feast inside is Land Rover's smart glass system, which essentially makes computer screens out of each panel of glass in the entire greenhouse, including the panoramic roof. Each window is capable of displaying images or text over the outside world passing by. Used in conjunction with eye tracing sensors and GPS locators, the system can display relevant data on the windows as the SUV drives past a tourist attraction or historical marker. The system senses a passenger is looking at a certain object, so it displays information about that object on the window. What's more, the SUV also employs motion sensors within the cabin that respond to hand gestures. When a passenger sees information displayed on a smart glass panel, they can literally swipe it over to be displayed on their personal 10-inch infotainment screen perched on the seatback in front of them. For the front two occupants, the information is displayed on the center stack. What's more, the SUV also employs motion sensors within the cabin that respond to hand gestures. The gesture controls also work in controlling opening and closing the doors and tailgate, operating the lights and turn signals, and activating the rotary gearshift. Besides the electronic technology, the seats features innovative methods of folding and organizing. The center seat in the second row folds to become a tabletop, while the two outside seats can be completely folded forward for limousine mode for two passengers in the third row, with the second row tabletop still present. All told, the Discovery can hold 7 passengers in its 3 rows. Drivetrain. Land Rover has yet to announce anything on what's powering the Discovery Vision concept or what will power the eventual production version. It's hard to imagine the automaker spending so much time and money into developing such an innovative machine to then just slap an existing powertrain system under the hood. Only time will tell on this one. Prices. Like the drivetrain, there hasn't been any official word in this department. With all the cutting-edge technology and the upfront costs Land Rover ate in developing them, it's likely the new Discovery will cost a pricey penny. Considering the current LR4 starts just over $50,000, it wouldn't be unquestionable for the new vehicle to cost closer to $60,000, edging close to the upmarket Range Rover territory. Yet again, only time will tell. Competition. 2016 Jaguar CX-17. Since Jaguar and Land Rover are close cousins owned by the same parent company, the upcoming CX-17 might share some of the Discovery's techno features, though reports hold steady the Jag won't share Land Rover's off-road chops. What we are counting on is a potent, sporty crossover with a powerful engine setup that makes other crossovers seem slow and stodgy by comparison. Currently we know the CX-17 comes powered by the same 3.0-liter, supercharged, V6 engine as the F-Type. Pricing for the CX-17 will start around £30,000 and be available in the latter half of 2015 as a 2016 model. BMW X5. The X5 has been the front-runner in sporty SUVs for over a decade now, and the Germans have got the recipe down pretty good, though it seems they don't have quite the features the new Land Rover has. It's possible BMW will roll out an all-new X5 in time to compete with the new Discovery lineup, so Land Rover might have some good competition. For the current 2014 model year, the X5 starts at $52,800 and rises to over $70,000 with all the bells and whistles. Conclusion. It's amazing to see such innovative and cutting-edge technology come in an SUV, let alone the sheer number of systems and their seamless integration. Whether all these systems will make it to production has yet to be seen, but with a working prototype already on display, it's likely all will be available in some form or fashion with different packages or option including individual systems. The fact Land Rover poured so much effort into its new Halo product speaks volumes about its drive and determination for future growth and brand respect. And as with all technology, costs will fall and their inclusions will become more widespread. A $60,000 SUV might be the only place to get smart glass now, but perhaps 5 years from now, maybe every new vehicle will include some form of the technology. Baby Discovery Spy Shots. Love it. Loads of world-class technology on road and off-road abilities. Still looks the Land Rover part. Leave it might get pricey. No real news of Discovery vehicle lineup, no word on when it hits production.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.